Coming up next, how high inflation is causing prices to soar, with many Center County residents feeling the pinch at the checkout line.
Plus, a big push in our region to get kids more active.
And months of dry weather is impacting local farmers.
Monetarily, I would say it's cut into our profits a little bit.
The Center County Report starts now. Good afternoon, I'm Ava Brengord.
And I'm Anna Meyer. Thanks for joining.
With inflation running at more than 8% over last year, Pennsylvania consumers are getting hit hard from groceries to gas.
Just getting groceries, for example, I'd spend typically like $40, $50 a week on groceries last year, and now I'm spending nearly $70, $80.
Paulie Christopher sees the effects every time he goes shopping. Grocery prices are up more than 13%. The cost of eggs has jumped 39% and meat over 6%. Many shoppers are making less trips to the grocery store. Emma Lombardi is one of them.
Definitely grocery shop a lot less now, and I definitely just notice everything's a little bit more expensive.
The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics recommends you make a list of everything you need at the store in advance and strictly stick to it. Also, don't shop on an empty stomach. It can lead to overspending. While food prices are soaring, one area making some progress is the price of gas.
Gas prices were a record high of $5 in June, and for the first time since March, they're below $4.
While gas prices have dropped, they're still high compared to the last few years.
It used to cost me like $50, $60 to fill up my Jeep last year, and now I'm paying nearly $100 to $120 to fill up my tank.
Federal government data shows the cost of food overall is at its highest annual increase in 23 years.
And the economy is taking a toll in downtown State College. Bradley's Cheesesteaks and Hoagies is closing after 14 years on the corner of Pew and Calder. The owner cited the pandemic as the driving factor for the closure. The franchise's other location on North Atherton Street will stay open. As one place closes, another opens. A new Asian market is coming to the area. Patton Township has approved final plans to renovate and develop the market on North Atherton Street. It'll be the former location of Lore's Sales and Service and will offer Asian goods and retail. The property will undergo complete renovations, including a new parking lot and a building addition.
And a big change is coming to another local store. In 2 days, Wegmans and State College will no longer use single plastic bags. The supermarket chain is eliminating the bags at all its Pennsylvania stores. Paper bags will be available for 5 cents each, or customers can bring reusable bags.
Election Day is just 7 weeks from today. One of the top races on the Pennsylvania ballot is for U.S. Senate. Reporter Megan Swift has more.
Pennsylvania U.S. Senator Pat Toomey is getting ready to retire, and his departure has led to one of the most important and bitter Senate races in the nation. Democratic Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman and Republican celebrity doctor Mehmet Oz are battling for the job. Fetterman won all 67 counties in the primary on a working-class platform he says will cut taxes, strengthen union jobs, and end price gouging. He also supports legalizing marijuana, fixing the immigration system, criminal justice reform, and women's reproductive rights.
A woman's right to choose is sacred, and that would be one of the first litmus tests I would impose on anyone.
Oz emerged from a contested Republican primary after earning the endorsement of former President Donald Trump. His platform centers around stopping illegal immigration, banning abortion, and stopping inflation. He also says he wants to make health care more affordable and accessible.
I'm strongly in favor of safe city streets, safe communities, following the rules, a closed border, but with legal immigration.
In May, Fetterman had a stroke, and since then, Oz has questioned the severity of his health issues and how it could affect him serving in office. After pressure from Oz to debate, Fetterman has agreed to just one debate next month in Harrisburg. With the Senate split evenly, the race in battleground Pennsylvania is crucial because it has the potential to turn the tide. I'm Megan Swift for the Center County Report.
According to the latest CBS News poll, Fetterman is holding an edge over Oz 52% to 47%.
A fire in Mercer County in western Pennsylvania has left 4 people dead and 1 missing. The coroner says investigators found a man, a woman, and 2 kids inside a farmhouse in Greenville yesterday. The fire happened on Thursday and about a dozen fire departments responded. State police don't know yet what started the fire.
Centre County has again moved down to the median level for COVID as cases and hospitalizations dropped over the past week. Penn State University recommended indoor masking when transmission was at a high level recently. The university and Center volunteers in medicine are partnering to offer a free COVID vaccine clinic this Friday at the Bryce Jordan Center. That's from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m.
Volunteers helped a local church package thousands of meals to help people in need. Evan Populus brings you the story.
Community brings us together and unites us. Such was the case Friday night and all day Saturday at State College Alliance Church. Volunteers from all over the area made their way to the church to package almost 140,000 meals. Mary Ellen Moen got her first taste of volunteering at the church for the food drive.
To know that you're a part of something where you're actually packing a box that's going to go somewhere in the world and feed a child who's starving is incredibly satisfying, and you feel like you're doing your small part.
Hundreds of volunteers flooded State College Alliance Church behind me to put together thousands and thousands of meals to combat child world hunger. What were in those meals? They consisted of 4 ingredients, including rice, soy, vegetable mix, and vitamins, all necessary to provide nutrients essential to fight off starvation.
Brian Yike said the chance to be a part of Feed My Starving Children has been rewarding.
Yeah, it's just so neat to see. We'll have 500 or 600 volunteers here all together this weekend, and they all seem to come in and have a good time and even enjoy wearing their hairnets.
It's individuals like Mary Ellen and Brian that make inspiring change possible. Reporting in Ferguson Township for the Centre County Report, I'm Evan Papalis.
Another event in our area celebrated the fall harvest, but it also brought a special guest to State College. Jacob Charis has that story.
The annual Harvest Fest at the Penn State Student Farm is a celebration to mark the end of the growing season and to promote environmental sustainability. But this year's festival featured a special guest. Dan Hill is a member of the Cayuga Nation tribe in Union Springs, New York. He was invited to the event to plant a catalpa tree, bringing a part of the Cayuga culture to Penn State. Hill is the caretaker of the Cayuga Share Farm, which brings students and people of indigenous communities together to work on shared agricultural goals.
We have a monthly work day every first Saturday at the farm. So people from Cornell, Ithaca College, Wells College, some high schools come and work at the farm.
Timothy Benali is the founder of the Indigenous Peoples Student Association. He says it's powerful for someone from the original Cayuga tribe to bring a seed to campus.
Penn State is coming back to life in a revival of sorts, just by honoring the history and bringing those, or allowing Native nations to come and bring those seeds back to Penn State for future generations.
They hope this catalpa tree will represent one of many connections between the State College community and indigenous communities. In State College, I'm Jacob Charis for the Centre County Report.
You can learn more about the Share Farm at their website, cayugasharefarm.org.
A local event takes aim at childhood obesity. That story coming up.
Plus, summer temperatures aren't going away quite yet. We'll check the 7-day forecast. Also coming up, months of dry weather sparked a drought watch in our area. What's it mean and how we're doing?
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous.
here. It's here.
Wait.
What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
Stream the best of PBS on any device with the PBS Video app. All your favorite drama, history, science, news, and documentaries, all in one place. Watch your PBS station live or catch up on the shows you missed. Discover new favorites from PBS and locally produced shows from your station. Get the PBS Video app now and stream the best of PBS anytime, anywhere.
We care about things that affect the lives of
Penn State honored prisoners of war and missing service members during an annual event at Old Main. The university's Air Force ROTC chapter of the Arnold Air Society has held this event every year for the last 35 years. The Missing Man table was the centerpiece of the vigil. Honor guards watched over the area for 24 hours.
If your license plate is damaged or hard to read, there's an event this week to help you get a replacement. State Representative Carrie Benninghoff is hosting the free event Thursday from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Reedsfield Fire Hall. You're asked to bring your driver's license and current vehicle registration card with you. To register, visit carriebenninghoff.com/events.
Are you worried about keeping your kids healthy and active? A program in State College wants to help you with that. Kylie Kane reports.
What started in 2009 as a way to try and combat the increasing rise of childhood obesity, the Healthy Kids Running Series has turned into an international event. The community-based nonprofit runs in the fall and spring, each for 5 weeks. The series caters to children ages 2 to 14. The first event happened this past Sunday at Circleville Park. Kristen Knowles talks about how her daughter's participants in the Healthy Kids Running Series led her to becoming event coordinator.
So I got involved about a year ago. My youngest daughter ran in the spring of 2021, and we went to sign up in the fall. They didn't have a coordinator, so I didn't want us to lose the opportunity of this great running program in Center County, so I stepped up and applied for the job.
Each week, children compete for a chance to earn points. At the end of the 5-week series, the children with the most accumulated points receive trophies. All participants get to receive medals. Race distances include the 50 and 75 meter dash, the quarter mile, the half mile, and the mile run. The series will run each Sunday for the next 4 weeks. The Healthy Kids Running Series aims to inspire kids to believe in themselves and helps to lay a foundation for a healthy and active lifestyle. In State College, this is Kylie Kane for the Center County Report.
The program is in 41 states and involves 70,000 kids.
Still abnormally dry and has been in a drought watch. Reporter Gabrielle Tyner talked with local farmers.
Especially dry weather over the summer is affecting farms across Center County. Just ask the farmers who sell at the weekly market in downtown State College.
The drought did affect the farm. It led to some of our crops, like our corn, to becoming very small due to the lack of rain, and the stalks are also very short as well.
Despite recent rainfall, much of Center County is still abnormally dry, and it's one of 36 Pennsylvania counties under a drought watch. Many crops, especially corn, have been affected by the drought, as you can see here. By not harvesting the average amount of crops this season, Barry Mosier of Mosier's Garden Produce says their income takes a hit.
Well, we just bring what we have. Some things we just don't have enough of, and so we just don't bring it. But monetarily, I would say it's cut into our profits a little bit.
If conditions worsen to a drought warning, the state will ask residents in the affected areas to cut their water use by 5 to 10%, which is about 3 to 6 gallons a day. Recommendations on saving water include: don't let the faucet run while brushing your teeth or shaving, shorten shower times, water your lawn only if needed, don't water on hot or windy days, and only run the dishwasher if it's full. Despite the recent dry conditions, Mosier hopes the rain may be coming soon.
Yeah, there's extremes to everything, but I think the drought is nearing its end.
In State College, I'm Gabrielle Tyner for the Center County Report.
Other counties also under a drought watch include Cameron, Clinton, and Clearfield. Now here's Joey with our weather.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to CCR. I'm student meteorologist Joey Walker with your live Penn State Hub look right now and weather forecast. Behind me, we currently have just a couple of clouds making our way through Happy Valley, but we are expecting those to break up as we go into the afternoon and evening hours of tonight and clear out into the evening hours. Right now in State College, 72 degrees with those clouds right behind us. Feels like 72, and it's actually a very nice change up compared to yesterday's weather with those intermittent rain showers as well as those higher dew points and uncomfortable temperatures and conditions. But for today, 55 for our dew point with winds moving north-northwest at 10 miles an hour. So rather cool and comfortable today, and the rest of the state is also feeling it. Again, 72 here in State College, Clearfield 73, Signs Grove 75, Williamsport 74, and Harrisburg at 77. Zooming out further, we can take a look and see Philadelphia 80 degrees, Allentown at 74, and Scranton at 69. The almanac for State College today, normal high is actually 71 degrees and the normal low is 53. So we are feeling rather seasonable for today, but going into tomorrow, we could actually see temperatures increase. But radar and satellite at the moment, nothing much going on right now, and that is because of a high pressure system that is currently sitting over the western portion of the state as well as easternmost Ohio. Futurecast, again, because of that high pressure system that's currently sitting over us right now, we do not have any weather currently going on. Rather dry and cool, feeling rather fall and seasonable at the moment. Futurecast showing us as that high pressure system makes its way through, we will see a cold front begin to move in Thursday, and along with that, some extra weather. So weather headlines for this week, we'll have a warm Wednesday as we ramp up temperatures and feel like summer once again. The fall equinox will be this Thursday, and along with that, the cold front moving through where temperatures plummet going into the rest of the week. So for today, 77 degrees, plenty of sunshine with winds moving northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And for tonight, 54 degrees and mostly clear. For the weekend outlook for forecast, tomorrow 81 degrees with a blast of summer. And going into the weekend outlook, looking very pleasant as we go into the weekend. Could see a rather wonderful football forecast for Saturday, 65 degrees and nice conditions coming our way for the weekend.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day for some college football.
Speaking of sports, here's AJ Rovner with the latest.
Penn State volleyball is still on a roll and still unbeaten. We check out the highlights from their weekend tournament. And the Nittany Lions dominate at Jordan-Hare Stadium against the Auburn Tigers. We take a look back at Penn State's biggest win of the season so far.
My skin, think it's time I find my place here.
Fasten your seatbelt.
You're taking my breath away.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Amazing. Well, what are you waiting for?
You belong here. This is your home.
What is your sense now of the humanitarian situation?
This is making me emotional.
This experience I'm going to carry with me the rest of my life.
I'll always be so grateful for everything you did for me.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
I'm AJ Rovner with sports. Penn State football is still unbeaten and ranked 14th in the country after traveling down south and beating up on the Auburn Tigers. Danny Murray has our report.
It was a weekend to remember for Penn State football as the Nittany Lions faced their second tough road test of the season at Auburn. The Lions once again won, this time in dominating fashion, crushing the Tigers 41-12. They handed Auburn their worst non-conference home loss since 1982. Quarterback Sean Clifford threw for 178 yards and ran for a score, making big plays around the field. Running back Nick Singleton continued to impress, rushing for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns, including one for 54 yards in the fourth quarter to stretch the lead. The defense swarmed Auburn's quarterbacks all day long, allowing just 1 touchdown in the fourth quarter after starter TJ Finley exited the game. The Nittany Lions are turning heads so far this season, and after starting the year unranked, they've shot up the rankings to number 14 this week. They'll stay out of conference next weekend, coming home to take on a tough-nosed Central Michigan team. I'm Danny Murray for the Center County Report.
This Saturday's game kicks off at noon, and you can listen live on Penn State Com Radio. Now to high school football. State College is still unbeaten at 4-0 after blowing out Altoona 55-3 over the weekend. Reporter Tim Rogers was at the game for our After the Whistle football show.
I mean, really, it's just the end of the half. I'm kind of gassed, I'm not going to lie, but I mean, last shot I gave it everything. I'm running the back of the end zone. I'm looking at Fermanak. I thought he was going to run it, but then those big uglies up there, man, they held together. They held together for a long time. They gave me enough time to get down there in the back of the end zone.
I mean, really, I saw there was 3 seconds on the clock. I go to the sideline. I told the coach, I was like, maybe we should run this. He's like, all right, go ahead, take it. I just took off with it, rolled to the left. I wanted to hit Dante, actually, but I saw Michael open, so I just launched it. I didn't think it was a great throw, but Michael made me look really good.
Coming into this matchup, State College really wanted to focus in on stopping the run game of the Mountain Lions. And they did, after only giving up 1 touchdown in the first half.
Mark Bainey, our defensive coordinator, put a great plan together with his staff, and our kids worked each day this week to really prepare for that. So we have a lot of familiarity with that offense. The coach prior to me ran a version of the triple option as well. So Mark had coached under him. I had coached at Bucknell when we were running triple option as well. So I feel like we were able to give the kids a pretty realistic look throughout the week at practice, and helps to prepare for tonight.
State College looked to keep up their winning ways and improve to 5-0 in the season, facing Central Dauphin September 23rd with kickoff set at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Reporting for After the Whistle, I'm Tim Rogers.
Among this Friday's other games, Penns Valley plays at Clearfield, and Bellefonte is home against Phillipsburg Osceola. You can see highlights on After the Whistle. From football, we turn to Penn State soccer. The men's team is back in action tonight at Maryland. The Lions opened Big Ten play under the Friday night lights with a 1-0 win over Wisconsin. It was the 10th annual Mac Brady match, a tribute to Mac, who passed away at the age of 8 in 2012. The Nittany Lions maintained possession for most of the game, putting pressure on the Badgers with a difference of 9-3 shots on goal. But they had trouble finding the back of the net. In the 78th minute, Cohen Weaver scored, but it was called back for offsides. Later, freshman defender Matthew Henderson's cross into the box connected with Van Danielson, who scored. It was Danielson's first career goal that led the Lions to victory. Penn State is now 7-1-2 in the Mac Brady match. Women's volleyball gets a well-deserved rest after sweeping the Penn State Volleyball Classic over the weekend at Rec Hall. Howard, Coastal Carolina, and Albany were all competing in the tournament. Penn State won all 3 matches, and the team is now 11-0 for the first time since 2015. They are one of just 8 unbeaten teams in the nation, and it is all under new coach Katie Schumacher-Cawley.
It's a great place to be here, and it's a special team, and
we're going to keep working hard to get some W's and be the best team we can.
She was able to showcase all 17 players during the Volleyball Classic.
We're all rooting for each other, and it's nice knowing that when someone's coming off the bench, we know that they're going to take care of their job.
Middle hitter Allie Holland was named Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week, and outside hitter Kashana Williams was named Co-Player of the Week. That's all for sports. Now back to you at the anchor desk.
Thanks, AJ. Coming up next, if you were in the mood for some great food and family fun, then Downtown State College was the place to be over the weekend. Find out why after the break.
Okay. They said I couldn't dream.
Yeah,
Called
really
me a
good
piece
job,
of
AJ.
trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean.
You're done. That was really great, AJ.
Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Stream the best of PBS on any device with the PBS Video app. All your favorite drama, history, science, news, and documentaries, all in one place. Watch your PBS station live or catch up on the shows you missed. Support your PBS station and you can get Passport, giving you full seasons, early releases, special collections, and more. Get the PBS Video app now and stream the best of PBS anytime, anywhere.
We care about things that affect the lives of every American.
We are there at the front line
to get to the heart of what really matters in every issue.
This country has not seen this in 80 years.
This extraordinary moment in American history.
You're making such a huge impact.
Trust is at the heart of what we do.
If you were in Downtown State College on Sunday, there was no chance you left hungry. Allen Street turned into a giant food scene with the Rally in the Valley food truck event. Vendors lined the street and people had a chance to try everything from pizza to tacos to lobster mac and cheese to desserts. There were also activities like face painting and live music from local bands. Some of the proceeds from the event go to the Center House Homeless Shelter program, run by Housing Transitions.
Well, that's all for today's newscast. We hope you'll join us Friday for our next local news update.
But you can follow us anytime for breaking news and watch our stories on our Center County Report social media. You'll find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and our website. Have a great afternoon.
This is a moment. There's a whole wide world out there.
This is a battlefield.
The river is the most important part of nature.
Humans have never done this before.
So many senses have come alive.
We go with what the environment gives us. We are supposed to protect it.
It's a real drama, and it's unfolding right in front of you.
This will show us so many things that we just haven't seen.
Change is coming. Start a new adventure, as big as you imagine.
So you see, son, good manners are important. Should I go through it again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If the door's locked, knock first, don't burp, don't swear, don't stare, don't use bad language, or talk with your mouth full, keep your elbows off the table.
What table?
Don't interrupt. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give your seat up to anybody who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you want to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
Good talk.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.